Hey, welcome everybody to the 2020club.com. My name is Robert Blackman. As you know, Sherry, my wife, and I started profitleads.com back in May of 2001. We've owned and operated that business since then. We did so because we needed people to talk to about our network marketing business. We still believe in warm marketing. It still works today. But here's what Sherry and I know. After me being in the business 36 years and she's been in the business 20 years, our warm market now, we have to redevelop it with new people. We still mail our warm market every month. We still have customers there. We have some reps there all across the country. So we know that works. But what Sherry and I wanted to do is we wanted to create a system to where we could come in our office after we came home from work or get up early in the morning or the weekends, and we could go out and generate income now. Fast start bonuses, coding bonuses, retail bonuses, and be a leader and have an excess amount of leads. That was our goal. You know, we would always sit around and talk about how leads were like little gold nuggets. And so we sat one day on the back porch and I said, you know, what would it be like if we had too many leads? And she just started laughing. She goes, we've never had too many people to talk to. So that was the beginning of Profit Leads. So I'm going to show you today here at the 2020club.com is how you can work personally with me and what the benefit is for you, not just in our relationship, but in the lead quantity itself. So if you're on our website at the 2020club.com, there's an add to cart button. You can click that at any time right now. There's also our compensation plan below there. There's also a copy of our book that you can click on right now before you join, called Using Profit Leads to Build Your Empire. So Build Your Empire with Profit Leads, a little booklet down there, click it. That's a 17-page PDF that's going to give you all of the scripts, phone calls, emails, text, 4 closing questions, how to sign people up. And that's what I use every day. It's what Sherry and I use every day. So I'm going to show you today a scenario. Before I start the scenario, I'm going to do a disclaimer. There is no guarantee that if you join with me in the 2020 Club that you'll make any money. There is a guarantee that there's going to be a cost, an investment from you, not only of your money, but your time, to generate, for us to generate these telephone interview leads and send them to you for you to contact them. We have no control over how you contact them and how ferociously you go after them or how passionately you do that. So because of that, we can't guarantee any results. Once you purchase their leads, there are no refunds, okay? Because we can't resell leads that we've sent to somebody else. I hope you understand that. It's like trying to resell a bottle of vitamins that somebody's already opened up. Nobody wants to buy them, okay? So we're upfront about that. This is a monthly reoccurring billing for advertising. So when you sign up with us today, it's going to be not only today, but in another 30 days unless you email us and cancel. You need to do that with at least 15 days before your next billing date so we can tell the phone room what to do, okay? So that's the disclaimer. No guarantee of income. There's no refunds on the leads, and it's a reoccurring billing. So that's all the bad stuff, okay? That's as bad as it gets today. So let me show you what I do, kind of the mastermind plan that I do. And before I start, I want to show you what the pricing points are over here at Profit Leads. We have 25 telephone interview leads, and that's $99.95 a month. We have 50, which is $174.50 a month. Whoops. $174.50. We have 100, which is $299.95 a month, about $2.99 a lead, and we have 250 at $499.95 a month, about $2. I'm going to show you some things on these packages right here later as we get going. Just so you know, in case you're someone that wants to go ahead and click the add to cart. When you join with me, here's the number one benefit. Well, number one should be working with me, but financially, here it is. You join at 50, 100, or 250, you're going to get double the leads, no additional charge every single month for as long as you remain active. If you come in for 1 month and drop out, try to come back a month later, the double the leads offer is off. Because I understand this is going to take about 60 to 90 days to get some momentum for you. So I'm going to reward you because you've raised your hand and say, I don't want to do your 7-day trial for $9.95 that you have at profitleads.com. I want to come in and hit the ground running. So this turns into 100, this turns into 200, and that turns into 500 on the 2020club.com only. That means you're personally working with me. If someone has referred you to this website, then I'll be personally working with you underneath my downline members to build. I'm the only master distributor at Profit Leads, so it doesn't matter what level you fall on, you get these benefits, okay? So If you want to get going now, click add to cart. You've got the pay plan chart there. You've got the book down there. Click on it. You're going to get your leads in the next day or two. You got your training. Boom. Give me a call. My phone number's everywhere. Okay. So this is going to be what we're going to call the lead cost. You can do the math there yourself. And in case you're not aware, telephone interviewed leads, they opt in. They go to a phone room. The phone person interviews them, and then they go to you. So here's our outlook on this, because we've called tens of thousands of leads in our career. They've opted in. They talk to the phone room, and then when you call them and talk to them, that's 3 touches. That's 3 yeses. If they book an appointment with you and they get to the appointment, that's 4 times that they've raised their hand and say, I'm interested, I'm interested, I'm interested, I'm interested. They keep showing up, and they keep saying, I've got this problem, I want some help, I want to join. That booklet down there, Build Your Empire with Profit Leads, will step you every way of that system into closing to actually help you sign somebody up, okay? So that's the lead cost right there. So here's my system. Number 1, I have a primary business. Number 2, I have my profit leads business. So what do I have? I have 2 income streams, right? Primary business, profit leads. That's what I call my 1-2 punch. Boom. Get my primary, get into my leads business. When somebody comes in my primary business, and let's just say this, for every 10 people, anywhere from 3 to 5 are going to join over here. So 3 to 5 over here. So for every 10 that come into my primary business, 3 to 5 are going to do what? They're also going to come into profit leads. Why do they do that? Because normally when I'm signing somebody up in my primary, where'd they come from? They came from my telephone interviewed leads, right? And I go, hey, John, now that you joined me in my primary business, how about getting you on the same leads that I use to sponsor you? And they think about it, go, that'd be great. So that's a duplicatable system. So much so, when they sign up with me in profit leads, they can either do this, come into the 2020 Club, which is underneath profit leads. It's just a way to go out and identify people who want to work it now. But maybe they spent $100, $500 on products and training to get started in my primary. And the guy goes, or the gal goes, look, my spouse will kill me if I spend another $99 or $299. So I go, great. We have a 7-day trial for $9.95. Go here, send them my link, sign up, get 25 of the telephone interview leads to test them. On day 8, you get charged $99.95 for the 25 leads unless you cancel. You got to cancel before day 8. Got it? And they go, great. They get in, they get their leads that day, they get the training, boom, they hit the ground running, start making their calls for their primary to profit leads. That's my system, okay? Now let me show you a little bit of math, okay? So when I'm calling, and I'm going to base this off 100 calls, I'm going to set 20 to 40 appointments on average, okay? That's 20 to 40% of the 100 that I call. So if I got on the phone right now and I recorded it and I called blitz through 100 people, I would set 20 to 40 appointments. Why does it range so much? Because a lot of times I don't call when the person says, hey, call me in the morning. Well, maybe today is too late. So I called in the afternoon or evening, so I leave a voicemail. In my booklet down there, it goes through what to say in a voicemail and everything to get people to respond back to you. So I'm not going to go into that training that's there. But that's my average. Out of the 20 to 40 people that say, yeah, I did talk to Mary, I talked to John, I talked to Bill at the phone room. Yes, I do remember that. Yes, I'm looking. Yes, that's my email. Yes, send me the video, the PDF. And yes, I can follow up on X day, X time, okay? So then I book an appointment. 10 to 20 show up, okay? About half. So the other half no-show me. Been in the business 36 years, and I think that's a great number, 50% no-show. That's just the way it works. Why don't they show up? A lot of times it's because they've never watched the video. Life got in the way. Yeah, I'm interested. Sure, send it to me. Great, bye. Boom, they go take care of their kids, take care of their job. The next day comes up, they see a phone call from me, they go, crap, I haven't even watched it yet. Let it go to voicemail, I'll talk to that guy later. Boom, boom, get back in their life. That's the majority of the reason why. Okay? The other reason why is they've watched the video and they go, you know what? I just don't think I'm ready for this, and so I'm going to ignore that guy. Okay, so 10 to 20 show up. After they show up for the appointment, approximately 5 to 10 will join as a customer or a distributor. Okay, customer or distributor. So what percentage is that out of here? That's 5 to 10 signups. So when somebody says, Robert, everybody always says, well, how many are going to sign up? What's going to work? These are my numbers. Again, there's no guarantee. You could call 100 people and set no appointments. You call 100 people and set 20 appointments and nobody joins. Because I don't know what you're going to say to them. I don't know what you're going to do with them. But in my booklet, I give you a guideline, a generic guideline of what I do. Okay, the only difference on that booklet is I insert my websites, my phone numbers, instead of yours, okay? So that's the basis. When we wake up every day, we try to call an average of 100 people a day. Sherry and I do. Some days we only do 25, but our goal is at the end of the week, we'd like to call 500 telephone interview leads, which is 2,000 a month. Okay, so you can kind of do the math there yourself. So here's what happens for us. Let's go on the low end and be kind of conservative. Let's say that we sign up 5 people in our primary, and let's say that we're making $100 on their initial order on each one. That's $500. Let's say over here that out of the 5, 2 of them come into profit leads. 2 come in, and they come in at the $99.95 level, and we're making $15 on their first level. That's going to pay us $30. So we're going to be making $530 for every 5 people that join. Okay? So when you do the math, this is from an advertising and printing background, does it make money for us to buy telephone interview leads? We made $530. What's it costing us? Normally it would cost you $299.95, but through working with me at the 2020 Club, what are you at? You're $174.50. So take $530 minus $174.50 on your phone, your calculator, do the math. You can see approximately what our net is. Okay? That's a conservative number. So let's say this. Let's say we get 10 people times 100. That's what? $1,000. And let's say that we only get 3. Let's say 4. 4 times 15 equals $60 over at Profit Leads. So now we're at $1,060. Boom. What was our cost? $174.50. So the way that Sherry and I like to look at it is if we want to make $1,000, what do we need to do? Hey Rob, we need $1,000. Hey honey, let's go to Cancun. Let's carve out an extra $1,000. What do we do in our mind? Call 100 leads. Put them in a pipeline up here. Everybody knows what a pipeline is. It's where the leads are, little smiley faces of people. Okay? This is our pipeline. The more people that come in the pipeline, the more that are going to fall out on the end of it. I look at network marketing as a virus, just like you would the flu. I'll ask you a question. When was the last time you had the flu? You probably, if you've never had it in your life, good luck. But if you've ever had the flu, you know how miserable it is. But when was the last time you had it? Think back in your mind. And let me ask you the question. Who gave you the flu? Can you pinpoint exactly when somebody came up and touched you and go, you got it? No. You probably got it on a doorknob at CVS or down at Sam's or Costco or at the kids' school, at, the house where somebody else's kids came in, you touched it, went out to the store and you got it, you didn't even know it. It's a virus. Network marketing to me is a virus. Why? Because I know I've been infected with it. I can't get rid of it. It's better than a traditional business, better than a job, because I've had both of those. So network marketing is a better way. It's a 2 to 5 year plan to quit your job. And if anyone tells you it's any quicker, they're either misleading you or they know that you've got a huge list and influence that you can go to. All right? Fair enough. So this is what I recommend that you do with us today on the 2020 Club. Now that you know my system, I recommend that you come in at least on this package right here today at $174.50. Normally you get 50 leads. Now you're going to get 100 leads for $174.50. So that's about $1.74 per lead of a phone lead, not just someone that's opted in. They've opted in, the phone room's called them. You get the name of the agent. You get the name of the person, you get their phone number, you get their email, their city, state, and zip. You get a couple of questions answered like, why are you looking? When, how soon can you start? How much money can you make? Male or female? And if you're a husband-wife team, I'll give you a tip here, what Sherry and I do. When we get our leads in, she calls all the females and I call all the males. Because it's easier to gain rapport for me with the guy, and it's easier for her to gain rapport with the gal because she knows what women use out of our product line. And I know that guys are usually more interested in the biz op, and most times they don't really care what the product is as long as it's a good product, right? I mean, that's just the difference between men and women. So, but ultimately, Sherry is better at getting customers, and Sherry has a better retention rate than me. So guys, if you've got a spouse, wife, significant other, girlfriend, whatever, get her involved. Because I will tell you from personal experience, Sherry is my secret weapon. She is. She's better. Women are better networkers than men, at least in my opinion. So anyway, click the add card button below. Join at one of these packages. If you're in a position also, I'll just say this, and you go, I don't believe anything you said. I'd like to test your leads first. Down below the video here, there's a link that says, click here to listen to me call 25 leads. So instead of snowing you, I want to show you. It's the show me, don't snow me recording. You get to listen to me call 25 people, and I booked 10 appointments. And when you listen to it, you'll go, I can do that. That was easy. He wasn't real salesy. He wasn't like he was on the video. He just kind of sounded a little distant and nervous and kind of hesitated. I do that on purpose because it's duplicatable. So when you're calling these leads, all you're doing is calling them to verify their email and their interest. Hey, did you talk to Mary? Did you talk to John? You talked to somebody in my office? Yes. Great. Here's your email. Great. Hey, when would be a good time to follow up to see if this is a fit or a match for you, to see if you like additional information? That's it. That's why I book so many appointments, and I want more people in my pipeline. Why? Because that pipeline gets full, it's going to spill over. And that's how we get customers and reps in our network marketing business. And that's my system. It's duplicatable for everybody. Everybody in my primary has $9.95 to test 25 leads. Most people have an extra $99.95 for 25 leads, especially if they know they're good leads. And we not only show you how to call them, we show you how to email them, we show you how to text them, and we show you how to stay in touch with them. So after the first month, if they didn't join, how to continue to drip on them. So anyway, that's what I recommend that you do. If you're skeptical, it's okay. Listen to me, make the phone calls, click the add to cart button. If you join at either the 50 leads, the 100, or the 250, we will double those. If you just want to come in today for the $99.95 for 25 leads, that's great. Do it. If you're even more skeptical or your budget is not allowed, then go back to the member who sent you here to their Profit Leads website and join on the 7-day trial. You get the same 25 leads, but it's just $9.95. But on day 8, it converts to $99.95 unless you cancel. Any questions? Guess what? My phone number is listed below. Sherry and I are here to help you guys build your network marketing business, and we know that we can. Thanks a lot and have a great day.